So I currently work at Raising Cane's. I've been working there for like a year and a half at this point, and I really love it. It's one of the best jobs I've ever had. But I was thinking, because I work at Raising Cane's and I'm in a position where I have a YouTube channel and I like to make YouTube videos, I should probably do some YouTube stuff with that. Because not to be mean, but a lot of my coworkers just, I feel like they wouldn't be into YouTube as much. So I, a Raising Cane's worker, am going to be reacting today to the Raising Cane's recruiting video. All right, so let's just start it, I guess.
There are few people in this world so passionate about what they do that they invent an entirely different life.
This is cool. We do have this lay bird like a champion today. So at Raising Cane's, if you didn't know, we call our chicken bird. So like for our chicken fingers, we call them like bird. And like if you had a ticket, for example, that had like, you know, 10, 20 bird or something, you'd call it back and be like, you know, 20 bird ticket.
Language, just so others can enjoy the fruits of their labor as quickly as possible. This rare breed stands apart from the rest because they stand for something significant.
I mean, it's so weird because it's like, it looks just like my workplace. This is exactly what probably all Raising Cane's drive-thrus are gonna look like. Like it might be very, very slightly different. I think our drink machine might be like newer. But this is pretty accurate.
Breed stands apart from the rest because they stand for something significant.
Raising Cane's is great in the sense that we do things a little bit differently. Yes, we're a restaurant company. Yes, we serve food. Yes, we take care of customers. But the way we operate our business, we go above and beyond what's right for the customers, what's right for the community, and what's right for the people involved in operation.
A lot of people look at our concept and say, well, they just do one thing. But our goal is perfect.
I mean, kind of just make chicken fingers. Like, I don't know. That is the one thing that I wish we had more of. I wish we had like desserts. Like if we had a Raising Cane's like shake or something. I've heard my coworkers have said like cookies or something, but
perfection. Good enough is not good enough at Raising Cane's. We want to be the best.
People just love what we do, and our one love, our chicken fingers. We have a good product, and
so that's our slogan is one love. We have one love for chicken fingers, I guess, and the people. It's just kind of like a, you know, community thing, sort of. So you have to wear the like Cane's crew shirts to work. If you want to work there, you're gonna have to wear the Cane's crew. This one that I have is a little bit different because this is like a I think it's like a football edition. I've just been working there long enough. They gave me this, which was great. But you can also like buy shirts. They have certain things that you can get there.
Like even our restaurant's crew members, everyone's just like, we have awesome people.
There's not going to be very many places in life that you're going to go to work to have fun.
Culture's the hardest thing to define. You can measure sales, you can measure operations performance, but culture, it's hard to quantify. And it's that.
I mean, I think that's true. It's pretty, there's pretty nice people at Cane's. Like you can tell the average person that works at Cane's is different than the average person that works at like McDonald's or something, for sure. You're just kind of, everyone's kind of a little more locked in at Cane's. I don't know.
That feel you have when you walk into a restaurant.
From the disco balls to the lights, the music, that's what I first heard about.
It's infectious when you come into a restaurant and everyone's having a good time.
That's true too. It is nice because they kind of do this for real. Like I know a lot of lively people, at least at my Cane's. Every Cane's is different, but at least at my Cane's, we do have people like singing all the time. That's just totally a part of it. And you can also get free drinks whenever you want. They have a little drink carrier and you can get any drink that you want, which is super great. You can like drink, like you can have your drink on the job. Sounds a little wrong, but
the customers want to be there for part of the atmosphere as well.
You're welcomed. Welcome to Cane's. Your interaction with the crew members, I think that's what makes it special.
There was a crew member, he was wiping tables and he was whistling and smiling and having a great time. And I asked him, I said, why are you so happy? He says, I just love working here. They treat us great. You know, it's just a fun place.
I mean, I don't know if I'd be like whistling and like, but like, you know, it's a good place to work. When I'm wiping down tables, I definitely feel like happy, I guess, that I'm working there. Happier than I would feel if I was wiping tables at like a Wendy's. I can say that because I'm never going to work at a Wendy's. We also have a Wendy's right across from our Cane's, so it's kind of like the ops.
You're immediately immersed, whether you're going to be at the restaurant or if you're going to be at the office. They put you into the restaurant and you train the full crew training. And I think it really builds a strong bond that everyone here, from Todd, the CEO, all the way down, is all trained, and we all do the exact same thing. And we all have specialized focuses, but I think it speaks a lot that we've all come from the same place.
I was in training. I was in a restaurant, and I had a inside crew member teaching me how to do coleslaw, and she's slapping my hand telling me that I'm not pulling out the big pieces of coleslaw. And if you can get
Bruh, they make you make the biggest coleslaw ever. If you don't fill the coleslaw all the way up, genuinely, like, the top managers will get mad. I think they get grilled by like super high ups. I'm pretty sure they grill them. They make them like make sure that every coleslaw is like super full.
Some of the guys that I was working with had said, I've been in the restaurant industry for 14 years and I've never had a Valentine's Day with my wife. I've always had to work Valentine's Day. And Now, you know, I get to work the morning shift for Valentine's Day, and then I get to go home to my wife.
My son knows that for the holidays now, he knows I'm gonna get a stocking. And he knows it's gonna be filled with tons of trinkets that he can fight with his sister over, and they just come to expect it. They enjoy it just as much as I do.
Wait, what is she talking about? Get stockings? Like, just Canes give you stockings or something? Or is she saying that she gets like paid time off? I don't know.
And again, it's just a way for them to see that, you know, mom works for this great company who really appreciates her.
Of course, their intentions extend beyond our front doors and deep into the heart of where they live. They know that being a part of the community means more than serving fingers. It's also extending a hand.
We're partnering
This
with
is true. We do a lot of stuff for schools. You know, at Canes, they got a lot of like tax benefits for schools, and I think they do go out. You know, I'm not a part of any of this because I'm just a crew member, but I'm sure if you were like a higher manager or something, maybe you'd have to do this.
with schools and city leaders, sports organizations, local nonprofits.
I think it's really good for your spirit to know that you're actually taking care of other people. It goes beyond just making a profit, it's doing the right thing.
In Moore, Oklahoma, it was one thing to see it on the news, another thing to see it in person, but then another thing to do something about it.
We opened the restaurant. Within 24 hours, we had it up and running, and we gave the food away. And that's when I understood Cane's love.
We helped them start cleaning up and just started taking out meals and just opening our doors for people to just come have a safe place to
This is super
sit.
sweet, actually. This is really, actually, really sweet.
Air conditioning and clean water, and do you just need to charge your cell phone so that you can make some phone calls?
We're making a difference in our communities, and most restaurant companies can't say that.
But as our fingers continue,
I think that's true, actually. I think I'm not trying to like glaze Canes or anything, even though I work there. I'm trying to give like a very honest, just like standpoint. Like everything I say, I'm trying to be very clear with it. Also, I miss this box combo. We made the text like less bold or something. This looks better to me. Every year our containers get worse, but that's just my opinion. But I do think that we're very good at stuff like this. You know, we do definitely like help the community a lot. Giveaway checks. There's a lot of giveaways if you work there. If you actually pay attention. Most of the crew don't pay attention, but you can get the Canes app, and then it's like a little Canes social media. It's kind of interesting, but you can win like giveaways for Canes merch and stuff in there.
but as our fingers continue to reach around the globe, in the coming months, years, and decades, more and more people will ask, what's your secret?
I think that culture is the #1 thing that sets us apart. Because yeah, we got great looking buildings, we got great crew, good customer service, they're clean, the food tastes great, but it's the culture that attracts people to Raising Cane's.
When I walk around town and I've got a shirt on, people
Yeah, I mean, culture's nice. I wish we got tips, but yeah, there's definitely a good culture base at most Canes. You know, I have to interact with a lot of homeless people throughout my shift. Some mean, some nice, but you know, it's not like it's not really negative most of the time. Like, you know, other jobs I hear about, serious things happen. They got fights, they got like, you know, shootings even. And I've worked like other jobs, you know, at the other jobs, like it hasn't been as chill even. There's just a lot more like only negative customers that come in. You don't really have like negative customers. Like you'll have hungry customers, but you don't really have like negative customers at Canes. I mean, they'll be like mean customers or something, but they won't be like, I feel like people walk into McDonald's with like negative aura, you know what I mean? Like they walk in and they're just like angry, just like, I don't know.
will stop me in the store, Home Depot, or at the grocery store, and they'll say, oh my gosh, I love Raising Cane's.
They just ask the wildest questions. Their kids are always pointing at me saying, oh, look, Mom, she works
That's
at
true.
Cane's.
A lot of
It's
kids come
always
into
been,
Canes. It's always sweet. They have the dancing thing, disco ball. Kids always like to, like really little kids always like to dance around that. It's a very kid and like senior place. Like it's very positive for those people.
A pride thing, you know, I wear it anywhere I am, and it always starts a conversation. It always goes back to typically a positive experience.
Some of them have very heartfelt stories about Hurricane Katrina and how, you know, we stayed open for them, or, you know, I'm so glad that you're opening so many in Texas because when we moved here, we didn't have that, and now we have a little piece of home with us. And so everyone somehow kind of.
So this video is a little old. I think this video is like 5 years old or something. So, you know, it's a little outdated. We don't do anything for Hurricane Katrina anymore. I think the big thing that we do now is like stuff for schools. We do a lot of stuff like mass stuff for schools.
Makes a personal connection with the brand.
I don't really see anywhere else that I could go to get the feeling that I do here and get the recognition and respect.
when you really stop and think about it, there are actually thousands of other key ingredients that go into making the perfect chicken finger meal.
It's actually true. You know, it's a little watered down from the video. Not this, but like what they were just saying. It's a little watered down from the video, but the culture is for sure there. Like they wouldn't give you a fist bump, but a lot of people say bye to everyone when they leave. It's just nice.
They can be found in a drive-thru in Baton Rouge, the front counter in San Antonio, the back kitchen in Minneapolis, a community outreach center in Austin, a disaster relief site near Oklahoma City, and a classroom in Phoenix. In fact, many of them are sitting right beside you. Understanding and embracing the idea of One Love in the present is one thing. Conveying it to others in the future is something even greater. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, I don't know what that like movie ending was, but yeah, man.
Sharing the love.
Yeah, it's a good place to work. So I have a shift tonight. Right now it's 3:30. My shift is 7 to close. So I'm gonna edit this video, upload it, and then go to that shift. So I don't know. We'll see if this does good, I guess. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll quit Cane's. So that's not gonna happen. But thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber. And bye-bye. Bye-bye.